Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah.
Welcome back to our podcast, guys. We are your hosts, Natasha
And Steph.
and we're back with another episode, like every week.
Thank you. That's important.
Because we usually do Wednesdays, pero está fuerte. It's not purposely though. Like, don't think that we're losing motivation or anything.
No. As long as we give you a sign every week.
Right.
It's lit.
Right. We don't post every Wednesday, but this will be up Thursday. Same thing. Okay. It's basically the same day. Same day.
Wednesday, Thursday, like...
Right. But it's not because we're being lazy and because we're losing motivation. It's mostly because there's been a lot going on. You want to catch them up with everything that's been going on, especially that whole month that we missed?
Wait, which one are we talking about?
Listen, we went to Puerto Rico.
We got back. How was Puerto Rico for us, Natasha? Do you want to...
I mean, maybe we had different, trips.
That's
so
why
I will
that's what I'm
explain.
asking.
Yeah, I explain mine. Because we had that one time where everybody had like a different...
It was a fun night that night, but it was different for everybody.
Right. But for me, Puerto Rico was lit. It was a great girls trip. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's probably like one of the best ones.
Yes.
Yeah, that we've ever...
It's not the best, because I feel like we ate enough, we slept enough.
As a group,
we partied
altogether.
enough. Yes. Yeah, when I go on girls' trips...
That's what you expect. That's what you expect.
I went on this one girls trip where that did not go down.
Right.
But that was just it. Every other girls trip I've had, like, whatever we're doing, we do it together. If not, we don't go at all, or like we'll regroup or reorganize.
Yeah, and on this trip, it was like everybody was on the same page. It was never like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Everybody was like, shots?
But we did it.
I heard it. You know what I mean?
It's
so,
true.
I think that was our thing the entire trip.
Yeah.
And then, as you guys know, because we did post about this, we posted about Puerto Rico, and we also posted about 8 at the Table.
Yes, shout outs to 8 at the Table, by the way.
We went to 8 at the Table, a great show, which we've been following since we started our podcast.
And since they started, too.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 years ago, I believe it was, when there was just 8 of them.
Yep.
A couple of them are
at
still...
a table, literally.
Yeah. A couple of them that started are still there. Shout outs to them.
Yeah, there's no faces, but still...
It's still a great, fun show to tune into. They go live as well on Instagram.
Thursdays.
So if you follow them or don't, check them out. It's 8 at the Table.
Yeah, and shout out
Great
to them for
vibes.
giving us, the opportunity to be on there, because
Yes.
it was a different experience. But it was very...
We've been on different podcasts before or shows, but
And they've all been different.
Yeah, nothing like this. So we're fortunate for it. Shout out
And
to
we
them.
learned a lot, you know what I mean? Some of those things we probably,
What were some of the things we talked about when we went?
Hot Girl Summer.
Oh, yeah. When is it? When is cuffing season
Yeah.
over? Or when does it start? Does the summer finish with cuffing season? Or,
And we've had a whole episode. We had like 2 episodes
2 and 1,
before we were on this studio about Hot Girl Summer. We asked guys and then we asked girls too, remember?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Everybody had a different perspective about it. But
true.
I still stick to what I said. You know what I mean?
If you don't know what she said, tune back in.
Go back to that.
Talk Your Hot Girl Summer, I think it's called that
Right.
episode.
Right. And then last week was my birthday.
Yes. Talk to us about how your birthday went. How does it feel to be
26.
Period.
Okay? Because it's not a shame about it to being 26. But it feels...
Oh my God, you look so young. I thought you're like
Somebody
19.
wrote to me and said that I look 23. And I'm like, you know what?
Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
But it was fun. My birthday was on a Saturday. It started on Thursday night. As soon as I clocked out of work. Sis was drunk, okay? Sis was drunk.
Sis finished at 6 o'clock.
7.
Or at
she was done.
7.00.01 was out of there drunk. Like,
Yep. Sis was... I'm not going to say I was drinking on the clock, because I would never.
I would never.
That's not something you would ever...
Thank you. We don't promote
No
that.
one would ever admit that. But I'm just going to say that my birthday started early.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And then my actual birthday, like the actual day, I spent it with family and friends.
And you were here. You were present. You knew everything that went down.
Classy
You remember
vibes,
it.
okay?
Thank you.
Which is not usually like me, because I get a little too drunk sometimes. But it was
not this year.
Not this year, okay? I was very classy. Also, I had a lot of showing, so I had to be. Like, I didn't have
exactly.
a choice.
You don't want to have no nip slip. I hear that.
Right. And then there's so many pictures of me drunk on everybody's phone. So I was over it.
Damn, I wish I could share those. Yo, good vibes.
No, you don't not wish that.
Yo, if you know what I'm talking about, you down. You just know you're part of our close friends.
No. Thursday, you guys got even more pictures of me drunk, and I'm not here for it. So 26, we're gonna be a little more classy.
Yeah, 26 is gonna be full of great energy. It's gonna start hopefully like it ended, you know. So I'm glad you have fun. Yeah. Then it was our other best friend's birthday, Silvani, the next day. So listen, let me tell you that the first week of April was wild.
For 26, yeah, we can't hang that much. So
for real,
that should be hitting different now,
which is shocking.
Because we're not going to talk about Friday.
Right, we're not going to talk about Friday. But, yo, and then Jesus is risen on Sunday. It was a
lot to celebrate. How did you enjoy yourself?
Your birthday?
For my birthday, for
that whole week, I was like just living it up. I was like, yo, this is the life, like no regrets, you know. Next day, I'm like, yo, I'm dying, but
this was regretting it all. Yeah.
I'm dying, but this is part 2. All right, this is my other friend's birthday. Like, we gotta go, we gotta do this. I'm gonna just nap like 10 times throughout the day because you know I can't. Like, I need balance. So, but it worked out. We missed a couple of museum dates and shit, but we made it happen. That's
coming.
Yeah. Despite it all, we made it happen. I'm here for just impromptu.
A real ride or die, okay?
She's
a real ride or die.
Whatever. Like, this wasn't planned. Let's do it, though.
Okay, so let's get into our episode. So, I have the topic for today. Okay. And of course, you know I get my stuff from Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay. Shout out to them.
I saw this post that said, women, if you grew up without a father or if you've never been under a strong male authority, you might struggle in a romantic relationship with a healthy masculine man who understands true protection and leadership because you'll think that he's trying to control you. So how do we feel about this, girl? I know, I hit you.
Right? Like, I understand where that is coming from, but I don't think I would agree that like... What was the last part that you said? Something about like them being powerful and you thinking that they try to control you?
You won't understand like how to be with someone like that with like true protection and like leadership and shit. Like you think that they trying to control you.
No, I don't think that's necessarily the case. Like if you're not ready for that, that just means you're not done with the toxic people that need to come and go in your life. Like, which is fine. You know, you need those kind of people to appreciate kings that come into your life that are, you know, that have great leadership, that give you protection and all this good stuff, and untoxic love. So, but I don't necessarily agree that it's like, oh, just because you didn't have a father figure in you that like you just don't know how to appreciate that.
Right.
That
I agree.
Yeah.
I think there are women that grow up with fathers that, if anything, like their fathers, you know, teach them how to not like be with a man that like tries to not control them, but like, you know, try to tell them like what to do, how to do it, because that's basically what they would, you know, be talking about, right? When they talk about protection, like how to be overprotective and leadership kind of thing. No, like it'd be a man that's aggressive.
No, I view protection as like they just take care of you. Like if they see you in a room and like the vibes are off, or like they just don't consider someone like looking out for you, like they'll be just stand guard, look out for you. They'll call it a night early and like walk you to your house, your apartment, or order your Uber. Like they just want to make sure you made it home safely. Like, or if they're not with you at the moment, they're like, so did you eat already? Like, have you ate? Are you gonna go eat? Where are you right now? Like, it's just to be aware that you don't know if they like are asking to pop up. Yeah. You know, to just be cute, but still, to bring flowers.
I think with a dad or without a dad, I feel like, because again, I feel like dads like teach their daughters how to like be independent or be like them, like be in control, not in control, but like be independent. You know what I mean? Like be a leader, do this a certain way. So I wouldn't say that because someone has a father, they know how to like act.
Yeah, because even if you don't have that, like, what about people who never met their biological fathers, or like are adopted, who are like great leaders, and turn out fine, and know how to deal with men who have great leadership skills, who are protective, and have a great life because of it. Like I don't think that has anything to do.
I'm not gonna lie,
that can influence, but I don't think it has anything to do with it.
I didn't grow up with my biological father, but like I grew up with obviously like
male figures that were protective, respectful leaders.
Right, and still till this day, I feel like I am very not like I don't feel like a guy would try to control me, but I'm very independent. Like I'm very like. I like to do things my way.
They be like, yo, where you at? What
Mind
you
your
doing?
business. Mind your business. Okay.
That's actually like, oh, my phone turned off. My fault.
My phone died. Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. How about you?
Nah, I'm very like, yo, I'm here in case you want to pull up. Like,
here's my location.
Right? Share. You never know. Something could happen to me. Nah, that's me.
She's not joking.
I mean, like, if you ask me where I'm at, I'll tell you. Like, I don't mind sharing where I'm at, or
do you okay, so that wouldn't be like controlling you. What would be something that you think a guy would be controlling?
Like if you tell me what to wear, like,
why that came to mind? Like I thought of that too.
Let's relax and let's calm down. If you tell me how to like do my makeup or to do my makeup, like, sir,
I feel like that if you tell me who to talk to,
you could suggest. You know, that's different. You know, like if you want to suggest,
he cares about you.
Like, yo, you know, we are going to church. You know, you might not want to wear that tube top or whatever. Bet you could suggest it, but like I'm gonna still rock my shit and put like a vest over it or something. Okay. But if you like, no, if you just telling me, yo, take that off. Or we not going.
I do.
You can say.
I accept suggestions too. I accept suggestions too. Because like sometimes they are trying to look out for you, and I'd rather my partner tell me than a fucking random person tell me like, yo,
you really wilding right now.
Or like laughing behind my back and shit.
Yeah.
So I would rather, but as long as it comes off as a suggestion and you're not telling me what to do, what to wear, who to speak to.
Like you could tell me what to do by suggesting it.
Right. Right. Figure out how to talk to me.
Like make me believe that I have an option and I'll go for it. You know what I'm saying? But if I only have one option, then nah, we're not doing it.
I'll make an option for myself.
I wonder how guys feel. Gabriel, how do guys feel about this? Guys like suggestions. Like, yo, Gabriel, can you maybe you should try the black sneakers.
Are you okay with a woman like controlling you? Like, yo, don't wear that.
Yeah. What would you rather hear?
Sometimes.
Maybe you should try the black sneakers, or yo, can you put your black sneakers on? Don't take those.
It depends. If I feel comfortable, I still wear them. If I look good, I still wear them.
Okay.
If you tell me like, oh, you like not finish set of suggestions.
Suggestions work. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was just girls.
I don't want to look crazy either.
Yeah.
Right. But listen, just watch how you talk to me. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Put some respect. Okay.
Right. Because I'll go out here with a red, yellow, green, blue shirt on and yellow pants too. Just because you got me upset. Just because you got me upset.
Like, I don't want to look like this either, but here we are. And you coming with me.
You caused this shit. But yeah. Okay, that was my topic for today.
Okay. That was a good one.
I feel like it was an intense. I saw everybody in the comments like, no.
I don't understand why people be walling. Like, relax.
Right.
You know, like.
And calm down.
Communication is key.
Right.
Yo, how are we so knowledgeable in, like, relationships, yet we have none? Like, yikes.
Right.
Like, all right. You don't have to laugh that hard, Gabriel.
You didn't have to agree.
Yo, but shout out to listen.
I feel like the reason, honestly, to me, I feel like the reason why I'm still single, which is TMI, okay, mind your business,
right?
I'm gonna tell ya.
Don't worry about it.
But I feel like it's because of like, and I'm so knowledgeable,
right?
It's because of like
your
the people around me. Not even that. It's just everyone around me who's in it, who's been in it, who's. You know what I mean? Like everyone, like I learned from them.
Yeah, and you've seen all the examples around you that you're like, oh,
right.
I'm better off this way.
Exactly. I feel like that's the reason why I'm single. But
do you think you have more like negative examples of relationships?
No, I just have examples that I don't think I could handle.
Oh,
yeah, not right now. Like I feel like that I'm ready for right now.
Got it.
I'm just like, do I want to deal with what's going on over there, or what's that, or what's this?
I mean, but that's not always the case. Like,
I know,
you know, you can't really measure how your relationship will go.
I know, but I haven't seen a perfect one. Which there's no perfect relationship. I know this, but once one I see a relationship that at least lies to me and acts like it's perfect and acts like it's perfect, I'm like, I want a relationship.
Nah, let's just stay single, girl.
That's what I'm saying. Until I find the one. That's what I'm saying, girl. Right.
I had someone ask me why I'm single, and I'm like, because ain't nobody asked me if I want to be taken. Like, isn't that?
Really?
Isn't that?
So as soon as a guy asks you if you want to be in a relationship,
tampoco así. Like,
tú lo dijiste.
I mean, but he believed it. Like, he's worse because he believed it.
He asked you?
Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, I don't know. I just be sitting here waiting for somebody to ask me. And he was just like...
Bitch, it looked like you wanted him to ask you.
And he's just like, they're lost. I'm like, oh, you mother?
Oh.
But yeah. Anyway,
well, we got really personal today.
We did not mean to, but here we are. Do you want to go with some trendies?
We could do trendies. I'm down.
Let's do it.
Right now, I don't want to call it a trendy, but it's something that's going on.
With what?
With DMX.
Oh yeah.
Because he's currently on life support, due to like a drug overdose.
Yeah. Damn. Keep him in your prayers, yo.
Yeah, because he's a legend, honestly. But it's a sad thing. I feel like I'm not sure the cause of it. I'm sure it's like something personal that's going on in his life.
It's probably like drug related, and he's had relapses.
No, I'm saying that caused why he's like, why he had a drug overdose. Like, I don't know if it was depression or
like no one's perfect. If you've had someone near you that has dealt with addiction, like that is not easy.
Yeah.
Whether it's like drug addiction or alcohol addiction, like whatever addiction it is, sex addiction, like is not easy.
Yeah.
So the first step is admitting it, take yourself to get some help or call professionals.
Sometimes it's
like
hard
free options
to admit those kind of things. I feel like a lot of people should check up on their people that, even the ones that don't show like they have an addiction because they can have it low key.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, a lot of people were aware that he had it. I think one of his friends posted a video saying like a lot of artists knew about his addiction.
I mean, yeah, that's not something that he hid. Like everyone, if you knew DMX, yeah, because he's been to rehab many times. But just because you go to rehab, like you got to do the work.
Yeah.
And he went back to rehab because he felt like he was going to slip. So before he slipped, he just checked himself in, which it takes a lot to do. But things happen. No one's perfect.
Check up on your peoples, okay?
So keep him in your prayers, or other people too that is going through addiction, like or is trying to get help. Keep them in your prayers as well, because it's not easy.
Depression is a real thing, like, and it comes in different forms, and like,
we don't know if his was.
I know, I don't know, but I.
But yeah, if you know someone who is depressed, like, or you think they might be, they're.
What are some causes for addiction, aside from like depression and stress?
Some causes for addiction? I don't really think there's a cause.
Because I feel like there's an alcohol addiction too, but
Yeah, but like I don't really think, because everyone's different. So like you might be drinking to escape your problems, but someone else might be drinking to like get someone's attention, or like someone else might be drinking because it helps them cope with like anxiety, and the next thing you know,
that's me.
It's like every day, every hour, or like you don't even eat, sleep because that's all you're focused on. You don't want to get a job because that's all you're focused on. And I mean, we're using alcohol as an example, but it can be like with drugs, it can be anything. With a plethora of things. Yeah, so it's definitely, we don't joke about that. And we support everyone has an addiction and is trying to get help at all times. Like, we support all of that.
Yeah. And, yeah, keep them in your prayers because it's sad. And he is great. His music is great. We love him. Yeah. So let's on to the second trendy. Texas man. There was a Texas man, right? You already know.
I know. I cannot believe.
We didn't want to talk about it. Like, we know of it, but we don't want to discuss it. Because we're like, let's leave it for the pod. Because it's just unbelievable.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. The fact that I only had to say Texas man, and you was like,
I know where this is going.
Got caught juggling 2 wives, 3 fiancés, 15 girlfriends, and 15 girlfriends who didn't know of each other existed.
So he had 20 women in his life, basically.
That didn't know of each other.
This one guy, like, I know there's too many people in this world, but when we say that, that's not what we mean. Like,
that's not what we mean.
Just because there's too many people in this world, like, that don't mean you get 20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't get to get
Jesus wouldn't do that. Like,
I'm just trying to figure out, like, how this happened. You didn't mean? Because how do you get to 2 wives? Right? That's one. Right there, that's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot. And I think he had kids, too.
Yeah, he had kids. And
how
then
you got 2 wives,
3 fiancés.
So that means you was gonna have 5 wives if you ever married one of those 3 fiancés or all 3.
Can you marry more than one person?
You technically are not supposed to. That's considered bigotry. I don't know, but you're not supposed to.
Well, I know
some people, depending on their religion, like you know, if you're a Mormon or Latter-day Saint, I don't know. You can have like 7, I believe, or if you're like in some type of cult, you know, we don't discriminate. You do what you want when you pop in, but I mean, I wouldn't want to be with someone who has 6 other me's. You know what I'm saying?
But they didn't know of each other. That's the shit. Like, how do you not know? How do you not? This is why I check phones. Because you just don't. No, you just don't know.
Oh, well, I do not check phones, but also...
Imagine you had like 6 different phones. I'm like, that's a lot of checking you gotta do. But I'm in there.
I'll accept this challenge.
Right. Don't put it past me.
No, I think it was like he'll tell his girl or his wife or probably all of them, like, oh, I'm going on a work trip. I wonder what he worked as. He's probably like, yo, I'm going on a work trip.
How many
Don't
work trips can you go on?
It depends on what his job is.
Not 15,
like,
20?
What if you're like a pilot or like a flight attendant or, you know, you're always on a plane or whatever? Then, you know, you can't really be checking on his phone because that's what he does.
That's why I can't date pilots. Bro.
I mean, I'm not saying he was one, but if he was, then I get it.
It makes sense.
Or what if he gets like you know how people in the army, like they get placed in different places. I don't know if it's like that. I don't know what it is, but it's too much.
What would you do in that situation, though?
How do you handle 20 women?
Aside from him and handling those ladies, what would the guy that you're talking to or married to or... you know, have kids with, or,
my
you
fiance.
know, expecting to marry this guy. First of all, there's a lot of rings to buy, okay? Yeah, this guy got money. He got money. Because...
he has money and he has time. Like, there's 24 days.
I want to know what he do. What he do?
In a day, but, like, he did that.
What he do?
I don't know.
How you got that many money?
Yo, I don't know what I would do. If I found out, oh, my God. If I was one of those women, hopefully I'm one of those women with no kid, because... like,
but what if you just found out that he had more than 2
and I have no kids with him? Yo, I'm out. I'm young. I'm not believing none of these. Like, no.
But like this amount of girls, what would you like say? Like, how do you handle that situation? Because there's a lot of girls. Like, it's not 1 or 2.
This is
how you just leave quietly.
Like, I have.
You leave quietly?
Yeah. What?
I'm burning something. I gotta burn something. I don't care what it is.
You think I have time to sit here and ask him something that he already knew?
But I gotta burn something.
Like, yo, how could you do this to me with 15 other, with 4, whatever?
Honestly, I feel like I would be more intrigued than mad. Like, how you did that? Because I'm a detective. How you did that shit? I want to learn something from them.
I have no. I just don't even want to hear it. You don't got to
act like you don't
nothing to me. No, my phone is dead. I will change my number. I will move. Like, I will remove myself from your life and leave you curious. Like, yo, whatever happened to this girl? Oh, you don't know because you don't deserve to know.
Disappear, change my number, all that good shit. Okay.
I'm not saying that, you know, I did this in the past because, you know, people change and evolve. Thank God.
We got here?
But I'm just saying, this is what I would do now.
People have tried her in the past.
And, you know.
They haven't found her. Ever since. She's been
this is true.
Gone. Okay. A scientist claims pollution is causing penis shrinkage.
I agree, yo.
Wait. That was too quick for me.
For me to agree?
Why do you agree, Steph?
Yo, because pollution is everywhere. You know, we're trying to help the climate improve, and we can't do that if we keep polluting. Like, trees is dying.
But clearly, what that got to do with
so
penis?
Are other things.
What that got to do with
clearly
penis?
other things are shrinking. So
I don't understand like
Damn,
how it connects.
I sound like I'm so knowledgeable with
I
this.
know.
Like, I'm not. All right,
like
I'm
you very
that,
experienced. Like
but,
yo.
But if a scientist said it, I believe it. Scientists have been wrong in the past, but I don't think this is the case now.
Stuff. Está fuerte, loca. Está fuerte.
Yo, shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to my guys.
I'm still trying to figure out how it relates. Like how they made that connection.
Yeah, we probably
like out of all the things that could shrink, like I'll be like alcohol or like I don't know, something that they're, you know, taking like some drug.
Okay, Natasha, you probably need more evidence. I don't. I just go with what they say now. So
Ay, my last trendy. Está fuerte, lo que está fuerte. Sweetie, and that's how you say her name?
Mm-hmm.
Sweetie?
So
whatever, however you say that. And Quavo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
Not only did they break up, but it was an intense breakup. I mean, apparently that shit that happened in the elevator that they had, like, you know, they saying that he hit her. I don't really see where he hit her. Do you agree that it was like abusive? It looks like an abusive relationship. I'm not gonna lie. But in that video, I don't think he like.
Nah, I mean, if they were gonna keep at it like that, the best thing that they did was separate. Like,
yeah,
nobody got
because it could have gone worse. Yeah,
nobody got time for that. There's too many people in this world. You are a valuable human being. It doesn't matter if.
And the thing is, a lot of people were praising them. Like people were like, "Yo, these are
you just never know what goes on in individual people's relationships."
Another reason why I'm single, or whatever.
Which is why you shouldn't envy someone else and how they get treated in their relationship. Because I'm not saying this is their case, but a lot of people were admiring like the Kim and Ye relationship when he would like fly her out and her family to propose in a stadium, or like would do a holographic image of her dad.
And they're not even together.
Yeah, like
what the hell is happening in 2021?
You just don't know what goes on in people's everyday lives for you to be idolizing something that you're not a part of. So
all our relationship goals are breaking up. That's why I'm single, because I don't know what to believe. I'm so confused.
No, but there's still hope, all right? Don't get us wrong. There's still hope out there. There is definitely a great woman and a great man for you.
Everyone.
So don't give up, okay? Life is a journey. Just keep exploring, keep trying things out there.
But what did you think about that incident in the elevator? Like, do you think, because I know someone that asked that they wanted to hear this from us. Like, how do we feel about it? Do we think that it was harmful? Like, he did hit her or abuse her?
Yeah, I don't know what went on in that elevator.
I don't either, but what I saw, I don't think I think he did push her. But I don't think he
I don't know. What I saw, I didn't like. So obviously, if they did that to me, I wouldn't have stayed. So the fact that if this wasn't like,
but it's like they were fighting for this bag, and I'm like, what's in this bag? That's one too. And she did swing at him at first, and I'm not saying that's what he did about pushing her was right or whatever. But I'm just saying like it was like an intense thing, and it was I don't know if it's for this bag or whatever was going on in the bag. I don't know if he didn't want her to leave.
I don't know. If something similar like that happened to me, like I would lose all love for you. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how many kids we have. It doesn't matter like the life that we build. It does not matter. Like you automatically lost points. You lost attraction. I lost attraction for you automatically. Like,
but that's because you're not someone that would ever hit.
Yeah, I wouldn't get out of character like that. So I wouldn't want you to get out of character. It doesn't matter how mad you are of me. Like, no, that's just not something that I would handle or tolerate. I don't know if it's because, like, I'm 5'8", like, I'm built a little bit. Like, I don't know if that's, part of it. Right? But I'm not going to sit here or be in an elevator getting called. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It wasn't even like,
and the fact that it was a year ago, like it wasn't even recent.
Yeah, but compared to like other cases that you hear, like whether it's domestic violence or like things just get out of hand, like for example Chris Brown and Rihanna, even though that was like years ago, like it does not matter. If me and you get to that point, like there is no going back.
The best thing they did was break up.
We can have a civilized conversation the next time about how there's no going back and how this is probably the last time that you're going to see me. But that's it. Like there's nothing else that you could do. I don't care how many gifts you buy me. I don't care how many kids we have. No, like,
yeah, I think
that's just not gonna happen
in a relationship is like a deal breaker, of course. 100%.
Yeah, but also I'll say this now. Hopefully, I don't change my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I do. Like, if a guy touches me, that's a deal breaker. If I come to the moment where I have to like swing at a guy because of something he did, I feel like, yo, I'm done. Like, if I gotta swing at you,
yeah, and I hope that as a man, like, I know we're saying this as women, but like, I hope that as men, you also believe like no, if you let someone...
There are a lot of men that believe if you hit me, I'm hitting you.
Exactly, but I'm saying you should also not get to that point. Like, if you find yourself getting to that level,
leave.
You're like, you know what, this person is not for me.
Run.
You should just automatically no, because it's gonna get worse. Like,
exactly. Get the fuck out. But yeah, those were my trendies for today. Want to hit them with some fun facts?
Yes, let's do fun facts.
She ready today, okay? It's not like that last episode.
What? I was ready that last episode. No.
You said you wasn't.
No, I wasn't ready, but I made it happen because, you know, we all about being impromptu podcasters that make shit work.
We here.
Okay, did you know, shout out to Uber Facts, by the way, who always hold us down.
Right.
Did you know that you can get your COVID-19 vaccine early by calling local pharmacies and asking about extra expiring doses from appointment no-shows? I didn't know that. So, you know, I'm about to call up CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, all that.
Because you're trying to take the vaccine?
Nah, just for friends.
I was like, wait.
In case my friends like too shy to call, I'll call. That's what
I feel like
I'm still not there with the vaccine, but I'm glad that we have, you know, options and you can call to see who didn't take theirs so you can show up, get yours. Yeah. Whether it's Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson, whatever you want. Shout out to the people that have taken it, that have taken that step. Mostly, I know a lot of people that have taken it because they want to travel and it looks like it's going to be a requirement. Like, I'm still here for the travels, but I'm not here for the vaccine.
Right. I don't have any issues with the vaccine. Like, it's not that I don't believe in it or am I against it or any of that. But I do feel like it's being like pressured on us now that we have to take it if we want to travel. It's like, give me the choice, okay? Like, I don't even take this shit in a relationship. Right? We just talked about this shit. Like, give me the choice. Give me the option to take it or not. You know what I mean? Send me in the back by myself if I want to.
They were like, this is your choice. You either take it and you get to travel, or you don't take it, but you also don't get to travel. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. That's not like a choice.
Right, that's not a choice. So, and we want to travel more than ever this year.
For
so
real.
It's
like, how you gonna rain on our parade?
Don't think we have a choice.
No, that's crazy. All right. So now y'all know, like, if y'all trying to go, like, if, you know, we not ready yet, but if you are ready, yo, call your local pharmacy, ask them, do you have any expiring, you know, doses or, you know, appointment no-shows today so I could pull up? What's up? Talk to me. Talk to me nice. I need a vaccination card.
I need to travel.
Facts. All right, next fact. Did you know that the average millennial has a net worth of $8,000? Let me tell you something. I am a millennial, and I don't got that net worth. I'll tell you right now.
8,000?
If you have that net worth, you are average, okay? You are an average millennial. If you do not, you are below average. Which, shout out to y'all, because it's hard out here, okay? Like, it's not easy.
And is that even, that's average?
Yeah, that's average. And if you have more than that, shout outs to you, okay? A queen, a king.
8,000?
Yeah, like the average net worth.
That's crazy. Like, what do you can't do nothing.
With 8,000.
If that's your network, like, your rent is how much? 2,000?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Damn, your net worth only good for like a month and a half in New York.
That's it. Literally, that's it.
Your net worth will go on bills in New York.
Damn, that's it. That's what they...
I mean, now you know. Shout out to the millennials out there.
Killing him.
Okay, next fun fact. Did you know that nearly 96% of high schools in France have condom vending machines? And I just want to say they need to bring that here. Yeah, in France. I just want to say they need to bring that here because I feel like shows like, you know, Teen Mom, shout out to them, and Teen Mom 2, shout out to MTV, shout out to MTV. I feel like those shows would have never happened if we probably had.
I mean, but we don't want to stop anybody's money, you know what I mean?
You're right.
Regardless,
that's why I said shout out to them, because y'all did that.
Like they came up with a business.
That's why France didn't do it.
But I do think a lot of people in high school around my age even. Like, we're having sex, like, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah. So how cool would you look in high school here?
But just they do give it in clinics
just
for
to,
free.
like, put in a quarter and, you know, get your condom. They're going to be like, oh, okay, I see you.
Go to your local clinic.
I see you, Ricky.
Go to your local clinic. Get that shit for free. Nah, the guys would be mad. They would be having sex and they'd be on that line. Like,
there'd be a line.
Just to look cool.
Yo, every day, they'd be like, yo, didn't you get one yesterday? Like, so, I need 3 today. Oh, okay, I see you.
Just to keep them in their fucking room. Like,
just to give it to their boys.
Ricky, stop playing.
Just to give it to their boys when they come out of school. Like, yo, you need this or not?
Right. The Bronx, you already know. Also, in the Bronx, they go upsell that shit. For people that don't got it in their school.
How you sell a wrapper that says not for sale? How you do that? Nah, but if you a girl and you on that line, shout out to you, okay? Like, don't let nobody tell you different. You got to be out here.
I don't think I would ever be
taking care of yourself. I'll be on that line for you. Don't matter.
I go to one of those clinics that they give it for free.
Natasha be like, yo, can
y'all
you
not
get me
gonna
that?
catch me slipping. I ain't, nope. Still a virgin.
Yo, if it's your birthday and you in school, I go to that line. I go to that condom vending machine. Like, yo, you gonna have a lit birthday. Here you go. Stay safe.
You know the Bronx is different.
Facts.
That's why they don't have it here. That's why.
So yeah, that's that. That was my last fun fact.
Okay.
I hope you like those.
They were good. I like them. Very interesting. You know us. We come with the
Yo, France is different. Like, France is on another level. Okay, we need to get on that.
I mean, weed is, like, almost legalized and shit. Does France got that over there?
Damn, we could check, but they probably do. I mean, they got fucking condom vending machines. I don't understand why they wouldn't.
Right. Like, it won't make sense. But, you know, New York, we get in there.
New York is different.
We get in there, though, because weed is almost legalized. I'm sure it's legalized, but not really.
Oh, no. Actually, I have a fun fact. Last one regarding that.
Really?
So, did you know that the New York Police Department has released a memo informing officers not to stop residents who are smoking marijuana in public?
Ew.
So, you know.
I don't smoke, but ew.
Right? So, if you see people lighting it up, yo, don't be calling no cops, because they got a memo that says, you know, they can't.
You can't do that shit. You can't do that shit.
And that was my last one, all right? And that's on that.
Okay. So we're going to go with the game. We're going to bring it back just because our last guest, Simon, was like, yo, I wish you had more games.
Shout out to him. And shout out to Lost Vibe for coming last episode.
Shout out to every guest that's been on.
Yes.
You guys made every episode.
And for the guests that are to come that keep patiently waiting and keep working with us and our schedules and their schedules.
And the guests that were here before who are going to come back. Just be patient with us. We record once a week, so except for this week. Except for this week. But listen, all right. I'm being honest, all right?
This is true.
Okay. So we're bringing back Would You Rather. Mm-hmm. Would you rather... Let's spice it up. Would you rather have a threesome with your partner or cheat on them?
I'd have a threesome.
You rather have a threesome than cheat?
Yeah, because I don't know. There's like, why would I cheat when I could just willingly, you know, just have someone else? Oh, because you could cheat and it doesn't have to be a threesome. That's what you think.
Yeah, like regular cheat.
Oh, no, I'll take a threesome still. It's cool.
I'd rather cheat. I'd rather cheat.
Because it's just you and someone else?
I just don't like the sharing. And I feel like it's more excitement. Not that I'm a cheater. I've never cheated. I'm just saying it's more excitement when you cheat than to like all of us in a room and
that's so deep.
I can't.
That's still exciting.
It's exciting. Maybe in the future I change my mind, but as of now, I don't like sharing.
I used to say no. Yeah, I used to say no because I didn't like sharing. But now I'm like, when we had that episode, yeah, I think it was the episode like Ruben and Andy or something when it was audio that they were like, yo, if it's a threesome, you know, you get to do half the work because there's mad people there. Like, you don't got to do as much work.
That's true. You just say no.
You're right. That's true. Yeah. No. So they kind of convinced me. They made great points that day.
Nah, I've become very jealous after that. Like episode
after that. So this is how y'all think. This is how y'all think it is. Okay.
Yeah, I switched it out. So I'm like, no. Okay. Do you have a would you rather?
Yes.
Okay,
would you rather in great Resurrection Day fashion, you know?
Right.
Would you rather find out for certain that there's a God, but he's judging us according to the Bible? or that we were created by aliens and they're just observing us like zoo animals.
I want to say that the God
animals?
one.
Oh,
no.
the God. Damn, I was going to say that one as well, only because I feel like I live my life that way. Like, you know, we do what we got to do and then we repent, you know, the next day because that's what...
It's not right. Okay?
That's what life is not about. A right thing. You got to, you know... I'm not saying, you know, you always got to sin, but when you do sin, you just repent and that's it. Like,
I feel like God is very forgiving.
Thank you.
So,
you know? Shout out to him
he's
for that.
He's blessed me a lot after I've done dumb things. He's forgiven me and blessed me with
true.
a lot of things.
That's
so
true.
I would go
but
with
what
that.
have aliens done for you? That
and
you
to
know
picture
of?
as animals? I don't know. That's different. That's a little weird to me.
Like
at least if it's real, if that's a real thing, I want to know. Like, I don't know. I don't want to know. So
yo, same. But if you rather believe in aliens and how you're being watched like zoo animals through them, like that's cool too. All right, we don't judge.
Right. Would you rather?
I'd rather.
Okay, because I didn't know which one to pick. This too many. Would you rather be guaranteed to be happy for the rest of your life or have $3 million? Gable says happy.
Nah, I take the money.
Me too. Me too.
Based on my financial situation right now, I would take the money. But if you would ask me that like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, nah, I just want to be happy because I just felt like more financially stable.
I say happy because it doesn't say that, you know, you're not guaranteed happiness for $3 million. No, it says it doesn't say that you're not guaranteed to be happy with $3 million. It just says that you're going to have $3 million.
I'd be less sad with $3 million.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I picked $3 million because it doesn't say I'm gonna be unhappy. It just says you're gonna have $3 million, and I'm down. You know what I mean? Like if I have $3 million, and like obviously I'm gonna be sad, happy, sad.
Yeah, life is a learning curve. Every day
I feel like I'm gonna grow faster than if I'm happy all the time. I get everything I want. You know, joy this, joy that. It's like, what do I learn? Where's the lesson?
Thank you. You just gotta be sad.
I'm looking at all three cameras like,
talk to me. You just gotta be sad, you know, to appreciate the happiness more, okay? Yeah. Like, because if you were just happy all the time, then like, that's just your normal. And you're not grateful for it anymore.
Having a good crying session,
programming it, the best. We sound mad like
depressing.
Like we need help, but
we don't promise. But
this is how we get by. Like
you're like these bitches. But I'm saying, like, even if like you're in the shower, you have like a good crying session. It's just you get out that shower like, I am that bitch.
For real. Like I'm glad I went through this today. Like,
and it'd be about nothing. You be making shit up in your head. Like it'd be about nothing.
For real. Well, if you're a guy and you go through crying sessions, use a real one, okay?
Yeah.
Don't let nobody tell you like, men don't cry. Men be crying. So
and I feel like it's
in public like us, but you should, have your little session.
Yeah. And I feel like it's needed. It's a good thing. You feel like stress. It's like a stress relief kind of thing. I don't know why.
And you appreciate life more.
Yeah.
Happiness more when you are happy. You just be like, I remember when I was crying the other day. Like, thank God that's not me today. Not no more.
I can't picture someone happy all the time. Like, sincerely, like, even on their own time. Like, okay, in public that being, but like in your own time too, it's like cry a little bit, bitch.
Like, damn.
Watch a sad movie or something. But yeah, those were my would you rathers.
I have one more.
Ooh.
Would you rather have to say exactly what you're thinking all the time or be able to read minds, but only the bad things people are thinking about you? I'm gonna go first. I would rather say exactly what I'm thinking about all the time because this is what I do. Like, hello, this is why we have a pod. Like, we have been known to like have no chill. Well, y'all gotta hear our chats or see our chats or listen to our FaceTime calls because we really do be wilding.
I don't know. Part of me wants to go with the second one.
The second one is be able to read minds, but only the bad things people think about you.
Yeah, because like, if they're thinking about it and not really saying it to me, it's like, maybe they're not trying to hurt me. That's why they're not saying it. They're just thinking it. And it's like, I feel like...
they're probably not saying it to you. They're probably saying it to somebody else.
It says in their mind.
Yeah, but it could be in their mind and then they tell somebody else.
I mean, if they do, it's fine. But I feel like I would be a little more, like, realistic with myself. Like, they'd be like, like, I don't know.
Like, she thinks she all that.
And you not that, because that's a fact. Okay. But
and you're just sitting there eating your lunch. You're like, yo, I'm really just minding my business.
Yeah, like it's probably like something like, oh, she's so selfish, or she should this, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'll try to see like why they saying that. Like, am I really selfish? I don't know.
I'd rather tell you in your face, like, yo, I really think that that's what you did. That's selfish.
Yeah,
you
but
should
you
check
would
yourself.
be the
like,
yeah, but then you're just the one gonna be, you know, like people are not being honest with you, kind of thing.
Why? Because I'm being real with them. I expect the same honesty.
But that thing doesn't say. Would you rather them be honest with you or?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, but like if you're just being mean to people, not mean, but like too honest.
Yeah,
it's like, do people want to be around you? I don't know.
I just don't want to focus on the negative. Like, why can't I read your mind and you have lovely thoughts? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but I feel like you do grow from the negative things. Like, it depends how negative it is. Like, if they talk about I ain't the shit, you know what I mean? Like, let's like, calm down and let's
check
relax.
yourself. Okay. Check yourself.
Right. But if it's actual shit that, you know, I don't see, because there are things that you don't see within yourself that you do, and I don't know, you take it as like a lesson type shit, I'm down. I'm down for shits. I'm all about growing nowadays.
Thank you.
26 is different.
Yo, for real. No, I feel like I would agree as well for the other point, and it still relates to growth, because I'm just like, well, I don't know how much of growth I'll do. But because I'm just saying whatever I'm thinking. So like if I'm thinking something bad, I'll say it. I know, but there are times when you obviously Stephanie is someone that is like that. But there are times when I'm like, yo, sis, chill the fuck out. Because like you be hurting people's feelings, or you're like, you'll say something wrong, and you know, obviously I'm here. Like I'm not gonna let my bitch, you know, right,
keep hurting people's feelings. Exactly. Like,
but I don't.
I'm gonna tell her. Yeah, exactly. She don't mean to, but I'm gonna tell her about herself.
But I've done it less. Don't you feel?
Yes.
I'm just like,
yes.
Okay. She's like, I'm just letting go, letting God.
Yeah, she's done it way less, and she's very like understanding.
But yeah, I could have never done that if you would have like kept it to yourself in your mind, because I can't read it. It only took like, you know, for you and a few other people to tell me. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're right. Like, you know, everybody can't be wrong. Like,
yeah.
If you hear from one person too, it's all right. But like a few, like that's right. Maybe you're right.
So, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing to be honest.
I could have never done it if no one spoke about it.
Yeah, you would never catch yourself.
Yeah.
But I feel like that, like, I would catch myself if people said it, like, if I could read minds and shit. I'm like, oh, I am a little too straightforward. Let me change that real quick.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know.
This is great.
That was a very good conversation.
Right? This is why it works, because, you know, like, I feel like we're saying the same thing. We're just going different paths about it.
I feel like we're done with both, yeah.
Yeah. So, that was lit.
Yeah. Well, that was our episode for today.
We hope that you enjoyed. Shout outs to all of our listeners on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter.
You guys
Spotify,
have been supporting like
iTunes,
crazy.
Deezer, Pandora, iHeartRadio, like wherever you listen to us at. Or like shout outs to you for telling a friend, to tell your friends, to tell your grandma, your man, your baby mama, everybody out here, okay? Shout outs to y'all for that. And
we appreciate all the support, because it's been amazing. You guys have been very like involved in like what we post and like in the conversation,
and put yourself in my shoes, and commenting and your different perspectives, and we obviously listen, appreciate,
and this is why we do it.
Grateful for it. Yes.
So I could talk your shit.
So remember to follow us at Talk Your Shit Pod and our personal accounts at Stephanie MX3.
Marcus out.
On Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Email us. A lot of people have been emailing us. Yo, shout outs to y'all. So email us at talkyourshitpodcast@gmail.com. What else? Like, subscribe, comment, rate, all that good stuff. Our producer Gana, follow him on Instagram, learn filmmaking, all that good stuff.
My guy's going on vacation soon. Yeah. We're gonna post his pictures on our Instagram.
He's gonna bring a COVID card. remember that we took our shit now,
so you can take your shit later. Bye.